Occam's razor, a tool for sharp thinking by AZLAN ADNAN. Imagine you come home and find your front door wide open. 3 possible explanations pop into your head. You forgot to close it, someone broke in, an invisible alien force passed through. Which of these explanations makes the fewest assumptions? Which one sticks to what you actually know? Occam's razor says, choose the simplest explanation that still fits the facts. That's the one most likely to be right. What is Occam's razor? Occam's razor is a philosophical principle used to cut through unnecessary complexity. It's a mental tool that tells us, when presented with multiple explanations, the one with the fewest assumptions should be preferred. It doesn't mean the simplest answer is always true, but it should be your starting point. It's a way to discipline your thinking by refusing to add fluff, speculation, or fantasy when facts will do. Where it comes from, Occam's razor is named after William of Occam, a 14th century English monk and philosopher. He often argued that we should not multiply entities beyond necessity. In other words, don't add more to your explanation than you need to. While the principle itself predates Occam, he used it so frequently and effectively that it became associated with his name. Why it matters. Occam's razor is one of the simplest yet most powerful tools for sharpening your reasoning. Here's how it helps. 1. It improves clarity. Cutting out unnecessary assumptions clears mental fog. You're left with what's most likely. 2. It boosts critical thinking. It trains your mind to ask, do I really need that idea to explain what I'm seeing? 3. It keeps you rational. You're less likely to fall for wild theories, magical thinking, or social media misinformation. 4. It works in real life. Whether diagnosing a car problem, evaluating medical symptoms, or judging political claims, start with what requires the fewest leaps of logic. Everyday examples. In medicine, if you have a sore throat and fever, your doctor won't assume a rare tropical virus. She'll first check for the flu or a throat infection. In science, astronomers don't assume alien megastructures when they see a flickering star. They first check for dust or binary stars. At home, your laptop won't turn on. Before calling tech support, you check. Is it plugged in? Occam's razor encourages you to look for simple causes first, but stay open to complex ones if the evidence demands it. What Occam's razor is not, it's not a guarantee of truth, just a tool to guide your thinking. It doesn't mean the simplest idea is always right, just that you should start there. It isn't about avoiding complexity at all costs, only unnecessary complexity. In short, it's a mental filter, not a final answer. Final thought. In a world full of noise, bias, and half-truths, Occam's razor is a way to think more clearly and powerfully. It teaches you to strip away what doesn't matter and focus on what does. That's not just abstract philosophy. That's practical intelligence. So next time you're confused, overwhelmed, or pulled in a dozen directions, do what the philosophers do. Reach for the razor.